Thank you. Thank you very much. I said to my wife before we left, I said, I'm sad because I feel as though maybe I've let you down. I feel as though, you know, I won't be able to, at least temporarily, give that movement a voice. And my wife, Paula, and my son Jake were here, and my two daughters. One is 15, and I don't think she even knows what's going on in my life at all, quite frankly. My other daughter's away at school, but my wife and son are here. And before you give me a lot of applause, I want you to know that it isn't me. There's the backbone of the movement right there, because without my wife supporting me, I have to say, first of all, thank you to Dave Hall, to Todd Snitchler, Senator Gibbs, Dougie from Doylestown. Dougie from Doylestown. Love Dougie. Jim Renace's also here. To Brian Miller, I have to tell you, thank you, Brian, because it was you that really spearheaded this opportunity, and I kept kind of saying, don't worry about it, relax, you know, I don't want this to necessarily be about me, and you didn't listen to me.
Thank God!
Yeah, but please give Brian Miller a round of applause for everyone from the because he really worked on that. Dr. Norm Christopher, I ran into last night, and I don't know if you knew you were coming here last night, but you did. You didn't say a word, did you? The work that we've done at Akron Children's Hospital, and Dr. Christopher put it so very well, you know, it's about our kids, it's about our future. It's about what's important in this community, and I don't know if there's anything that any person can be more proud of than to help their children, to help the children in their community, and to help families in their community. And I thank you for taking the time. I know how busy you are. This man, by the way, is one of the busiest doctors and one of the greatest doctors you'll ever meet. And I want to thank you, Dr. Christopher, for taking the time for coming down. To all the leaders of the Tea Parties and all of the wonderful things that you've just said that I truly don't deserve, I just want to say thank you. You do have leaders here tonight from Columbus. Michelle Bachmann's office called me today. Congresswoman Bachmann apparently is a little upset that we're not going to be on the air. I was surprised. These gentlemen here that you see, Todd, Dave, Senator Gibbs, and Dougie, who I believe will eventually be in Columbus, if not Washington, very, very soon. You know, they care. They really do. They're not here. They have other things that they could be doing on a Friday night. And there are good leaders in Columbus. Jim Renace, who's running for Congress against John Bucherri, and others that are running. You've got some good people out there, and they're here tonight. And I want to thank all of them. Please give them a round of applause and keep up the good work. Jason Wise, first Tea Party that we did with Jason, will be deployed in May to fight for this country. Stand up and take a bow, my friend, because he decided to make that time. Rob Walgate, American Policy Roundtable. I had Dave Zanotti on today. These people do great work in the conservative movement. Rob, thank you very much. A long, hard fight against the casino issue. And it wasn't as successful as you would have liked, but you still fight. And the American Policy Roundtable does some great things. And I want to thank you guys. I had a chance to have Dave Zanotti on. All of these people are the people that are out there every day fighting. And as important as they are, it is you. It is each and every one of you that really have made an incredible difference in what is going on in this community, what is going on in this state, what is going on in our country. And I hope, I know that this podcast is being listened to. I know that we have been listened to by so many people that are just unbelievably impressed and or afraid. And what they're afraid of is that you woke up and that you found leaders that you just heard from and that you see here. You found leaders, and there are people that are willing to move this country back to where it needs to be. And all I was able to do was to give a voice to what is right. Again, just to coin a phrase from my friend Glenn Beck, you know, it ain't right and left, it's right and wrong. And all we did was we pointed out and continue to point out what was wrong. And people listen. And all you have to do is do it in an entertaining way. And all you have to do is speak the truth. You have to talk about children and the fact that abortion is wrong. It's easy. It's not a, you don't have to feel bad about that. You don't have to feel bad about being a conservative, about believing in God, about believing in what is right, about believing in your family, about going to work every day and taking care of business. And you don't have to feel bad about that. And that's what we did. And we gave a voice locally to you. You are the force. It's not me. It never was me. I'm a radio talk show host that believes what you believe. And I have the opportunity to get that voice out over the airwaves. And these folks here picked up on it. And many of you leaders, and I love what a lot of you said. You said, well, we listened to him and went, man, Patrick, give me a break. The guy's been on the air making fart noises and doing crotch-level humor for 30 years. And I was. And then my life changed. And when my life changed, as Dr. Christopher said, he didn't tell you the story. He came up to me the first year, and I know we have some children, so I'll clean this up a little bit. But he looked at me and he said, you know, the first time I saw you doing this, I knew that you were full of, and he used a word that begins with S and ends with T. But he said, now I can tell you're different. I said, really? You thought I was full of? He goes, oh, yeah, and you were. You know what? He's right. He's absolutely right. Because, like maybe many of you, my life was all about me, you know? It was about me. I was worried about me. I was worried about what was good for me. I took my eye off the ball. I'm not going to lie to you. I've said this on the air many times. But today is different. Because today I see things for the way they are, the same way that you do. I see what's taking place in our government the same way that you do. And I have learned from you. I have learned. Doug, you have no idea how many times. Now, the other thing I like, he didn't tell you this. When I asked John Kasich that question, guess who fed me the question? Dougie from North. And Kasich was, he went, whoa. And I went, God, Dougie got it, man. I would have, you know, I probably would have not come up with that question. You did that for me. You have given me that opportunity. You know, I just articulated it. That's what I did.